History remembers Thailand as the only nation in Southeast Asia never colonized. But that survival came at a price.
A history shaped not only by courage, but by betrayal, secret deals, and shifting loyalties that defined entire kingdoms.
Long before borders were drawn, Thailand was a mosaic of city-states, principalities, and rival courts.
Each ruler dreamed of glory, yet survival often meant turning friends into foes, and foes into allies.
This is the story of treachery, a story that would shape generations. Long before Thailand was unified, kingdoms rose and fell in webs of deceit.
The Sukhothai kingdom of the 13th century shone as a cultural beacon. Its kings projected wisdom and benevolence, yet beneath the surface, treachery lingered.
Alliances with neighbors like the Khmer Empire were often temporary, sealed with promises that could be broken at a moment's notice.
By 1350, Ayutthaya rose along the Chao Phraya River. Trade with China, India, and Europe brought wealth, but behind golden temples, power was a deadly game.
Succession was a gamble. Brothers killed brothers, generals betrayed kings, queens plotted in secret. Treachery was currency.
In 1569, King Mahinthra Hirathet faced a betrayal that would echo through history. Burmese forces, advancing with military precision, were aided by insiders who opened the gates of the capital.
Ayutthaya fell not solely to arms, but to the duplicity within its own walls.
The king was humiliated, his court dismantled, and a lesson was clear. Foreign enemies could only conquer Thailand when Thai hands betrayed Thai rulers.
Over time, Ayutthaya learned to wield treachery as a weapon.
European powers, Dutch, Portuguese, and later British, were played against one another.
Treaties were signed with smiles and broken when convenient.
Merchants protested. Foreign captains cursed the endless duplicity. Yet Ayutthaya grew richer, stronger, and more feared. Treachery was not only survival, it was strategy.
But the throne itself was never safe. Kings lived in constant suspicion.
Palace coups were almost routine.
A general could pledge loyalty one day and lead a rebellion the next. Ministers switched sides with the wind.
Ayutthaya's glittering palace was less a royal court and more a chessboard of betrayal.
And yet, amid chaos, Ayutthaya endured for over 4 centuries. Its survival was owed not to unity, but to the very treachery that threatened to destroy it.
Betrayal was not sin, it was a weapon. And when Ayutthaya finally fell in 1767, it was not only Burmese fire, but centuries of internal treachery that hollowed the kingdom from within.
From the ashes of Ayutthaya, the Chakri dynasty rose, bringing a fragile stability, but betrayal persisted.
Courtiers, princes, and generals plotted endlessly. Loyalty was fleeting, ambition often overrode duty. Wars with Burma, Cambodia, and Laos tested alliances constantly.
Bribes, secret deals, and opportunism dictated outcomes. Diplomacy became a dangerous game. Trust was a gamble.
Even within the court, intrigue was routine. Kings like Narai faced conspiracies from their closest aides.
Every misstep could mean death or exile.
These early betrayals were not random. They shaped the Thai character. Survival demanded cunning, and trusting no one completely became a national instinct.
By the 19th century, Siam faced a new threat: European colonizers. Britain controlled Burma. France expanded into Cambodia and Laos.
Siam ceded territory strategically, giving up buffer zones to preserve the heart of the kingdom.
The 1907 Franco-Siamese Treaty formalized these losses.
Diplomacy was a form of survival. Betrayal was a shield.
Siam played one foreign power against another, breaking treaties when expedient. Independence was preserved, but the cost was high: broken alliances, contested borders, and mistrust that would linger for generations.
Even as it maintained sovereignty, Siam's leaders embraced deception as a tool, a calculated game of survival where every decision was measured against both domestic and foreign pressures.
In the 20th century, betrayal entered a new phase. Thailand became a key ally of the United States, hosting secret CIA operations. Leaders navigated a complex geopolitical landscape, manipulating regional politics for strategic advantage.
Betrayal extended beyond borders. Deals were struck with factions of the Khmer Rouge and other groups, all while maintaining a public stance of diplomacy. Political maneuvering became internalized as well. Coups, backstabs, and secret alliances defined governance. In the age of superpowers, betrayal became precise, a scalpel used to protect Thailand's interests.
Survival was no longer only about defending the kingdom, it was about manipulating the world around it.
Today, the legacy of treachery still shapes Thailand. Coups, shifting alliances, and border disputes echo centuries of strategy and deceit.
Inside Thailand, political loyalty remains fragile. Survival depends on cunning, calculation, and timing. Betrayal is no longer just a historical lesson. It is a living part of governance and national identity.
Thailand's history is more than kings and wars. It is a story of shadows, betrayals that crossed borders, and backstabs that shaped generations.
This is the long shadow of Thai treachery, a history written in deception as much as courage, in survival as much as honor.